You're listening to littlepodcast.com.
Why you gotta take it there?
Retake. This isn't gonna work.
We're not talking about any integrity in
We
this
are
room.
trying to exploit a generation.
Did I ever tell you about that time when I paid for Chinese food with the DVD? The grease is the gravy.
You guys played footsie under the table.
Yes, that's irrelevant. I can smell Pepto-Bismol from here. It tastes like an antacid tablet. Why are there so many Draculas everywhere? No, there's potato vodka everywhere.
Welcome to Born in the 80s, episode 183. I'm your host, John Rowe, joined by my sleepy co-host,
Adam Ham.
That's right, Adam. What's going on? You're Mr. Late Night. That's what I call you.
That's the thing. Mr. Late Night.
Not David Letterman, not
No.
Johnny Carson.
No,
Adam Ham. Adam Eagle Eyes Ham.
that's right.
Mr. Late Night.
Mr. Late Night.
Yeah, that's the accent you use too. That's what got you. That's what won you the award.
Yeah, absolutely.
What you drinking?
I am drinking
Water. Heyo.
Yeah.
I saw your cryptic post about it.
Oh, did you? Okay. Yeah.
If anyone could have a cryptic post about drinking water, it's you.
It wasn't that cryptic, was it?
Not really. I just thought of it as cryptic.
Okay.
Because you're like, guess this is all I got from now on.
Pretty much.
Just drinking water, huh?
Yeah.
Why is that? Just
I've declared this the year of Adam.
Adam, I want to tell you one thing.
Yeah.
We are 8 months, almost 9 months into the year.
No, I'm not talking about like the calendar year. I'm talking
Oh, you're talking about starting 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
What does the year of Adam entail?
Okay. So.
Let me just break this shit down for you.
Yeah. Actually, it all started when I had a hard time sleeping.
Yeah.
And I got 2 hours of sleep, and then I was up all day to work like midnight,
Yeah.
and then I went to sleep not long after I got back,
Yeah.
and I woke up at like 8, and it fucking changed my world. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I know there's like some kind of thing where people who are on off shifts and stuff get
Yep.
weird conditions or
It is 100% a real thing, that is.
yeah. But I honestly felt way different.
It's
And I've been
seriously-
on like second and third shift for
Yeah.
so long now.
I think it's called like third shift syndrome or something like that.
Something like that.
There's
Off
like
shift
serious.
syndrome, yeah.
There really is like a medical thing. It's like you feel worse.
It is.
People
yeah.
gain weight more.
Yep.
It's just you.
It's almost depression-like symptoms.
It really is because you just. It's because like. Yeah, it's amazing actually the science behind it because
Yeah.
scientists think that it's literally the vitamins you get from sunlight onto your skin
Yeah.
that make you feel better. It's like vitamin D, I think, and then A and
Yeah.
stuff that you just don't get, and
Right.
and the light hitting your eyes like does some hormones in your body. It's like crazy.
Honestly, it felt pretty crazy because, like, I stayed on that
know.
schedule for a couple days, and I suddenly felt way better.
Adam, was the bottom the rock bottom the brats? Is that what happened?
No, that wasn't the rock
The
bottom.
pack of brats making you feel like shit for like 3 days, and you're like, man,
No.
this third shift syndrome.
I don't know. It's like fucking changed my life.
It changed my life.
I
Going to
decided-
bed at a reasonable hour.
Yeah, honestly, it did. I've started a diet a couple weeks ago, and as of I just weighed myself a little bit ago, I've lost 25 pounds.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, that'll happen though if you
Oh, yeah.
go from like junk to
Yeah.
normal food. It'll just be like, hey, guess what?
I'm not even going to normal food. I'm going to actually good food.
Okay.
I've been eating way less calories, and I've been eating mostly vegetables and fruits.
Wow.
And meat.
Mostly vegetables and fruits and some meat.
Yeah.
The best food.
I've been avoiding carbohydrates, not completely, but anything. I'm avoiding sugar, so I haven't had any sugar.
Fair enough.
Except for like added in sugar from things,
Like
but,
fruit.
no candy. Yeah, no candy, no
No soda.
none of that stuff.
Okay, good.
And yeah, I have like in my fridge right now of my food stuff that I have
Yep.
raw broccoli. I have
Wow.
carrot sticks. I
Okay.
have strawberries and grapes.
Wow.
And I have chicken breast.
I have raw broccoli in my fridge as well.
I have green beans and canned up in my thing, and I also have some mashed potatoes, but I'm going to try to use them sparingly.
It's true. Well, carbs are a lot of calories
They are.
for not a lot of fillingness.
Exactly.
Not that they're evil or people that avoid
No,
gluten for
I
some
don't-
reason are
No.
doing the right thing. It's just they have a lot of calories.
They have a lot of calories for not a whole lot, and
and it's easy to eat a lot of
It
it.
is so easy to eat. I fucking love potatoes. And
Yeah,
pasta.
man.
So,
Whole
yeah.
wheat pasta's pretty good.
I've
if
been
you
doing
wanna
that for
try
2 weeks, and I've felt a lot better. And also, I decided to clean the house.
Okay.
It's not complete yet, but I have done a lot
undergoing.
of stuff. The kitchen, all the dishes are done.
Wow, Adam, you're just picking yourself up here.
Exactly, I know, right? All the garbage is out of the house that was in the kitchen. It is most of it's out on the street, but some of it's still kind of on my porch. Also, all the fucking boxes. I'm gonna get a picture here and actually send it to you.
All right,
You
I'd like
may
to
not-
see because I
you may
know.
not fucking believe.
We've got Adam. I just want to say, when we visit again, we have so much to watch.
Yeah.
Because I've been watching what that show that you like, the Penn and Teller show, Fool Me,
Yeah,
Fool Us. That's got new episodes,
I do. I've watched it on Hulu.
Me too. Oh, it's on Hulu.
Yeah.
I have it on DVR. Adam is up and about right now, photographing.
I am.
I can hear.
Oh, I think I sent it to my brother. But,
Good, that's me. Send
no,
it
that's-
right there.
Well, you're my brother from another mother. So
That's true. We do have a different mother.
how about that?
Spinelli, calm yourself.
There, I sent you this photo. All that area with the boxes in the living room has been reduced to this. You should be getting that at some point soon.
Did you send it to my Hangout or to my phone?
I sent it to your phone.
Well, I'm not going to get it on the podcast because my phone is downstairs.
Oh, okay. I will send it to the Hangout then.
I'm holding my cat in my hands. You can't see this. But you probably heard her in the background. She was just yelling. Spinelli.
Okay, there it is.
There you go. Now you're going to run away because I picked you up.
Yeah.
Oh, you bought storage bins, Adam.
No, though I've had those. They've been buried in other boxes.
Oh, okay.
But I did
Wow.
go through them, and I...
You still have my
adjusted them.
card table and chair, I see.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That
I mean,
card
like,
table costs $17.
Also, the other side over there is also pretty clear as well.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
calm
I'm
down.
going through everything and just like getting rid of all the boxes, going through all my junk, throwing shit away. I'm going to go through all my laundry. I'm going to get rid of all
Everything
stuff
that
doesn't fit.
sucks.
Yep. Everything that sucks, everything that doesn't fit.
Sorry, I just looked at our Hangout photo stream, Adam, that it
Yeah.
showed up. And there's a bunch of photos of storm devastation.
Oh, yeah.
And then a bunch of penises that I drew at you.
Oh. Yeah. That happened.
That's our shared photos. Okay. Thanks. Well, it looks really nice, Adam. Adam is changing it up.
Yeah. Yep. Started dating some.
That's good.
Yeah. It's
You
been good.
gotta get going. It's you're 30 now, Adam.
I know. Oh, I know.
I'm gonna be 30
Yeah.
soon, in like a month and a half. Oh God,
Uh-huh.
it's coming up.
It does. It
What
sneaks
advice
up on
do you have for 30-year-old John?
I don't know. I
All right,
do what I did and like try to get rid of as many vices as you possibly can.
Oh, don't
Yes.
worry. I'm vicing myself right now by drinking. Right now, I'm drinking Russell's Reserve
Yeah.
bourbon, 10-year aged. It's delicious.
Nice.
Straight. Well, not straight. Sorry, I don't drink. Let me tell you, Adam. People that drink whiskey straight
Yeah.
are just like trying to show off.
Yeah.
Because it's good, but you add that one or two ice cubes that cool it down a little bit and add that water to kind of open it up a little bit. It's fucking delicious. I could just drink this straight. It's good shit. And then I also, because that's not enough liquid, have a Capital Brewery Capital Oktoberfest beer that I'm drinking.
I see.
Oh, it's good shit. So yeah, that's me being healthful right now. Well, cool. So you're cooking more? Learn how to cook?
Haven't gotten too far in that yet, but I've also got...
Just eating raw vegetables.
I've also... Pretty much.
That's okay, though. That's good.
Yeah, that's what I figure. I've also got some... I bought some eggs and bacon. I haven't made any of that yet. Because I don't have a spatula.
That's easily solved.
I know. I'm just going to buy a spatula. That's the kind of thing...
Are you still not venturing into stores?
I still usually go Hy-Vee delivery if I can. I mean...
Did you start tipping them finally?
I did, yeah.
Well, like, if you read that, they're like, their delivery stuff.
Yeah.
In no place do they mention tips.
They don't, no.
And they never ask for it, right?
Yeah.
There's no, like, sign a slip for a tip?
No. There's a sign of thing that says I did your stuff, but there's
but there's no, like, oh, here's $5 for a tip on my card.
not that I've seen.
No. But I looked at their facts, and they said, our drivers will accept tips. So I was like, okay. So they're just... But, it's a 5-spot.
Sure.
Especially if you are getting the free delivery for getting so much. It's like, well, this isn't really... That's that's what I'll do. I still haven't done it because, I don't know. I've been moving, so...
Yeah.
Haven't really gone grocery shopping much. Just getting stuff at Target when I'm buying, like...
It's great. I mean,
supplies.
I've managed to avoid, like, other stores, too. Like, they have like, deodorant and they have other stuff. So
yeah, that's good.
I'll throw a couple of those in when I get my groceries.
Well, Amazon Prime Pantry has a lot of good stuff, too.
Yeah, but I don't know. They're weird. Like, the way they're the ones that make you do it by the box, right?
Yeah, and it's $6 flat fee to ship it.
Yeah, fuck that.
But it's actually pretty good deals-wise, because I was able to get some stuff there way cheaper than it would have cost at a grocery store. Yeah. So, like, I got some shampoo and conditioner that were like $2 a bottle instead of $5. I was like, man, that's like way cheap.
Savings. Yeah.
That's some savings. They're passing the savings on to me, Adam.
Yeah.
That's the $6 for the shipping right there.
Boom.
So that's... my life. I'm still. We have everything moved now. Everything's keys turned in.
That's good.
But we're still organizing, unpacking everything. We have so much shit.
Yeah.
I need to get another bookshelf or two. I think we're gonna get a twin bed to put upstairs, so we have a second bedroom. And I got to get all my shit organized. But internet's going. I got cable. I think last episode I talked about I was kind of down on it. 180 degrees I've flipped on this thing. It is amazing, Adam.
Yeah.
Going, like, people talk about cutting cable. That's good. It's good. I don't know. Maybe it's because the deal that I have is pretty good. I think it's $100 with taxes and fees and everything for cable and internet.
Yeah.
That's not bad because you split that, with my roommate. It's only $50 for cable and internet, and it comes with DVR. So I've been just DVRing the shit out of everything. I got like Nova on DVR, like wildlife shows on DVR. It's like I'm getting all this shit you can't get on streaming services. It's fucking incredible. And I'm also getting sports. I know you don't give a shit about sports, but I do, and I get them now, which is awesome. I think I'm going to have to get the $10 more a month digital tier that includes Cartoon Network because it's fucking ridiculous that I don't have that channel. And it's only $10 a month, and it comes with like 25, 30 more channels, including AXS. Axis. Axis. You know what show that has?
I don't.
Japanese wrestling, New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Oh, really?
They have 30-minute episodes of like previously like fights. They do like kind of a clip show with American announcers and subtitles. So Eric says apparently it's really well done, and a lot of people like it. So
cool.
I'm gonna have to do that because I need myself some. I need myself some Japanese wrestling in my life.
Yeah.
More so than I already get now, which is very, very little. Let's see. What else, Adam? So the year of Adam has begun.
Yes, it has.
What's the goals for the end of the year of Adam? Next August.
Well, I want to get down to my target weight.
Okay.
I want to keep the house fairly clean.
Mm-hmm.
I want to move to first shift.
Yeah.
And I want to hopefully find steady
Relationship.
partner. Yeah.
Well, there you go. Well, Adam, those things are easily attainable.
I think so.
You're not asking for a lot, Adam.
I don't think
Basically, what you're asking for is to become a grown-up.
so. It's about time.
I kind of feel the same way. Having moved to this new apartment where I have like underground parking
Yeah.
and like a lot of space and like new appliances and everything is like I feel like I'm an adult now.
Yeah.
Like I'm not living in that shitty apartment.
Right.
I'm like living in an adult's apartment
Yeah.
with like my own washer and dryer, my own stuff. Like I feel like I finally have become an adult,
Yeah.
which is good. You know, I'm almost 30. It's time.
It is.
It's time for
about
that.
Time.
Anyway, cool.
So, yeah. Also, I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but I was like at least a social smoker, sometimes more. I also haven't like smoked in 5 or 6 weeks, whatever.
That's
so.
great. Probably good to not.
Probably. I figure when you hit 30,
it's probably good.
probably a good time to stop.
30's the time to stop.
Yeah.
You know, it's cool when you're Don Draper, but when you're you in your apartment, it isn't as cool. You
But
know,
you don't want to become Betty Draper. So.
Woof, woof. Boof. You're bringing up some emotions.
Sorry.
That's all right. She had it coming.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
oh. Yeah.
Oh.
So anyway, that's it. That's the year of Adam. It's begun.
It's begun.
Keep us posted.
All right.
Let's see here, Adam. What have I been up to? So before we start getting to our meat of our discussion, let's see what I've been up to. Been moving. Finally I cleaned out the old apartment.
Yeah.
And then once we were done, I was like, man, this place actually looks pretty nice.
Yeah.
Once it's like everything's cleaned and moved and you can see all the space. But it does feel claustrophobic compared to the place I'm in now with the second floor and the big windows and the vaulted ceiling. Like
Yeah.
it feels like I have a lot of space now, which I do. But that's nice. And what else is going on? That's it, really. I don't know. I've just been moving, cleaning, organizing
Gate's
stuff.
Computer Gate's over, so
Computer Gate's over. I don't got anything to talk about. It's working. I'm kind of annoyed that the front panel things don't work.
Oh yeah.
But to Madison Geek's credit, they gave me my box of stuff back. I drove back and got it, and he gave me a replacement for the hard drive bay insert. He actually gave me 2 of different sizes, and he was like, one of these is going to work. And I was like, all right, thanks. He's like, yeah, we got a ton of them, so if those don't work, just call us, and we'll get you another one. They seem like cool guys. I guess when they hooked the motherboard back in, they didn't plug in the front. But I'm not going to even bother, because apparently they added a PCI card that has 2 USB 3.0 slots, which are the 2 that I have at front, so it's not really worth it. Not to mention I have, headphone jack in the front here on my speakers anyway, and I have microphone jack in the back of the computer, so it's not really I have not lost any jacks. They're just moved, which kind of sucks for convenience, I guess. But I mean, how often do I plug shit in anyway?
Right.
Not really that often. You're not unplugging shit from your computer. I guess if I'm unplugging a phone or something, but whatevs. I could probably go in there and hook the SATA cable up. Right? Isn't that what hooks the front of these up to the case usually? Is it a power cable and a SATA cable?
I think it may just be a SATA cable. I think actually SATA's send power.
Oh yeah, because it would send power to the USB, wouldn't it?
I think so.
Because the only thing powered there is the USB. The two.
Actually, now that I think about it, it might require a separate power one.
How would the audio jacks hook up though? They wouldn't be SATA, would they? They go through SATA through the motherboard.
I honestly don't know how that works.
I don't think I'm ever going to do it because...
No, there would be like a little tiny... There'd be like a 1 or 2 prong one that would be audio.
Oh, man, I'm not going to bother with this.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Probably not really.
No, because I'm not losing any functionality. Anyway, so I don't know. I don't really have a verdict on Madison Geeks. I'm just glad it's over.
Yeah.
They worked really hard to get that shit done once it was working, so it's just shitty. The lesson is don't buy a computer off of CyberPower PC or iBuyPower. They're terrible. They buy shitty parts, basically. And you basically, rolling the dice on whether or not you're going to get parts that break and fail in like 1 month. Well, it took a year, but it was catastrophic, the failure. Multiple parts. Yeah, it's so crazy. Like my hard drive was corrupted because of the motherboard issues. Like it just was.
It's weird.
Yeah, well, I mean, it makes sense because the motherboard's, if you're moving data from like an external to the internal through USB ports, it goes through the motherboard. The motherboard's shorting out. The data's going to get fucked up, and the power is going to fluctuate and whatnot to parts. So it's just basically fucked everything up. But it's okay because it's all fixed, and I'm able to play games. Speaking of games, guess what game I've been playing? Getting ready for a game coming out in a couple weeks.
Ground Zeroes? Oh no, a couple weeks. Fallout 3.
Correct.
Yeah,
I've been playing the shit out of Fallout 3, Adam.
Yeah. It's a good game.
Still not on Windows 10.
Really?
I'm waiting. Still waiting. I sent the thing in.
You can actually download it whenever.
I know.
Go to the thing.
I'm just going to wait.
That's one, yeah.
If I don't have it by the end of September, I'll just download it. But, yeah, it's just kind of like... It's actually kind of nice how that Windows 10 upgrade works because you basically download and burn a DVD with all of the data on it. So that's like your system disk.
Yeah.
Which is nice. Because
Well,
I don't have
I mean, you don't even have to do that.
I'm going to do that. I don't have a Windows 8 disk. For God's sakes. I don't even know where it is. They gave me a diskless install. Yeah. Again, if you want... The computer guy at Madison Geeks, the guy who ran it, said, like, hey, if you want to get another computer, you should just build it yourself. And if you need help with that, we can help you. Like, you can bring it in and we can help you build it. Like, I was like, man, I'll probably just do that then. I'll just call you guys. And if you can do the motherboard part, I can plug all the shit in. I don't want to fuck up my heat paste.
Yeah.
When I was there waiting for one of my parts, they were talking about this kid who had gotten a computer for his birthday, his like 15th birthday. And his parents had bought him like all the parts so he could put a computer together.
Yeah.
Which I think is a really cool gift actually for a kid who's tech savvy. It's like, hey, here's parts, build a computer, and then you have an awesome gaming computer. And so he had done it, and it wasn't working at all. And they couldn't figure out why, because everything was hooked up correctly and everything. And the guy said we started taking it apart. We couldn't get to it, boot or whatever. And they took the motherboard out, opened up the CPU, and he had put the CPU in upside down. With and so they're like, ooh, there's your problem.
I don't even think that's normally possible.
I guess it is. I know they usually have a... only can go in one way, but I guess he'd... Oh, no, maybe it was... No, it was the other way. He put it in right, but he put the heat paste on the bottom. You know what I'm talking about? The thermal paste? He put it on the bottom and then jammed it on top instead of on top of it. Ooh. So I think it overheated and fried,
That's bad.
I guess. Yeah, it's okay. But they fixed it for him. They're cool guys there. I give them a lot of credit because talking with them in person and over the phone, they're very passionate about computer gaming and video games and computers. They're just super knowledgeable, super friendly. They fucking worked on my computer for 8 months. Got it done. And I'm happy because I can have multiple tabs open in Chrome now.
Yeah,
It's a miracle.
It's a big difference.
It's a big difference. Having 16 gigs of RAM.
Yeah.
Basically not running out of memory on the system now when I'm, doing multitasking. I mean, I got fucking Clicker Heroes running right now.
Yeah.
You ever play Clicker Heroes?
I have not.
It's free.
I know. I don't see the appeal though.
You just run in the background, Adam. I'm just going to level up Aphrodite, Goddess of Love, 3 times, and get Lasso of Love. Increase her DPS by 100%. It's fucking great. It's what it is, Adam.
Keep that in mind.
It's classic. I could ascend for and get 2 hero souls if I wanted to, but I'm not. Somebody turn your water on.
No, it's my.
Oh, the ice cubes.
Yeah, it's automatic.
That is automatic. So yeah, I've been playing Clicker Heroes, but more importantly, I was playing Fallout 3, which I got way into.
Yeah.
And apparently on Windows 8, it's a piece of shit.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Huh.
I was getting hard locks, like locked my entire computer up, hard lock.
Huh.
Couldn't get the mouse cursor back until
Windows 8.
Well, it's because the game came out in 2008, and I guess it just doesn't play well with Windows 8. I guess, and 7 apparently as well.
Weird.
It was not a good PC port, Adam, and so apparently it has lots of problems on the PC, and having it be like 7 years old now, it's got more issues. But I downloaded the unofficial fan patch, the unofficial fan fix patch or whatever, and now it runs great, no crashes. It's crashed once, but not like a hard crash. Because what would happen before was it would just freeze, and Control Alt Delete, nothing would happen.
Sure.
Mouse cursor, I would Alt Tab out, and mouse cursor would be locked in the program. It just completely broke.
I hate that shit.
So, well, interesting because I hit the power button on the PC, and then it says, "Hey, do you want to shut off?" And then I got my mouse cursor back. I was like, "All right," that kicked it out. But then it happened again, and I couldn't get the cursor, and I had to turn my computer off, and I was like, "This sucks." So I really want to play this game, but it is, PC gaming, folks. It's doing its hardest to make it impossible for me to do so.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I got that fan patch though, and it seems to be running great. And man, that game is really fucking good still. Yeah. I really do need to finish that game. I'm about back to where I was, which is about maybe 8 or 9 hours in to Rivet City, I guess, the first part.
Yeah.
Trying to do a lot of the stuff. I don't know if I guess Fallout 4 really doesn't follow along plot wise, probably with Fallout 3.
Really.
But I'm just getting myself into the mood. I played a lot more of New Vegas than I did the original Fallout 3, but I kind of want to go back to it, and it really holds up, man. The combat isn't great. I find it really frustrating how difficult it is sometimes, and then VATS is all right, everything's dead, and then just shooting normally, it's difficult. Everything hits like a truck. You lose all your health. It's expensive. There's not a lot of ammo.
Yeah.
But it is fun though. Just the good. It's a good looking world. The quests are interesting. The dialogue's interesting. The combat is interesting enough, to get you hyped up. The leveling is good. I like the system.
Yeah.
I'm just hyped. I'm hyped for Fallout 4. It's
Yeah, me
supposedly,
too.
from what we saw at E3, it sounds like it's the everything game. Player housing, player cities, build your own weapons, build your own armor, basically everything.
Yeah.
Which sounds incredible, and I am looking forward to that. I may have to get it on PC. What am I saying? I don't know if I'll have to get it on PS4. Does that have multiplayer?
Oh man, that's a good question.
We gotta play some multiplayer games, Adam. You and me.
Yeah, I should.
We should, but you're never around.
No.
You stupid shift.
I know, it's terrible. I might be able to switch to first at some point soon, but
That'll be good.
it's still probably at least a few months away.
Yeah. What do I have? I don't know. We got to get through some. What's it called? Guild Wars 2. There's an expansion coming out for that.
Heart of Thorns. Yeah.
We got to get through Divinity: Original Sin,
Yep.
because that sounds like it'll be a lot of fun to play multiplayer.
Yeah.
We got Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel on PS4 to play. We got lots.
Totally.
Oh man, I've just been playing so many PC games. It's incredible. I got played a bunch of Starbound. That's really good.
Is it now? Starbound is that like the Terraria?
It's very similar to Terraria.
Yeah.
It's not by anyone the same from Terraria.
Oh, really?
No. I believe I don't think it has any connection to Terraria in any way via development. Let me look at the store page and see who developed this game. Starbound is somebody. It is Chucklefish. Yeah, which did not develop Terraria, but Starbound's great. And of course, now that I got my house set up, I got to check out the store because they got a deal where you can get Steam controller and Steam Link now, right?
Oh, yeah.
They're available for pre-order. The Steam Link and Steam controller.
Really?
And I think if you pre-order one of the two pieces of hardware, you get something free. Where are you right now? You get Rocket League and Portal 2.
Oh, okay.
Well, I already have both of those, so
Yeah.
not really a much of an incentive here.
I don't have Portal 2. Or
I do, though.
actually, wait. No, I think I do. Yeah, for sure I do.
Well, the controller looks pretty cool. I don't know. I'll have to wait for reviews, though. I'm not going to pre-order. I mean, it's $50. Xbox controller works good. Although they do have a good bundle. Because I believe the Steam Link costs... the Steam Link's only $50, Adam. What a fucking deal that is.
Yeah.
The Steam Link is you plug it into your TV and then it streams from your computer.
Yeah.
PC games. Only $50, man. It says wired network strongly recommended, though, so I don't know. I'll have to see how that works on Wi-Fi. Although my Wi-Fi situation has improved significantly.
That's good.
Yeah, well, I actually have like optimum Wi-Fi placement as well. So I have the Wi-Fi upstairs, the cable modem upstairs.
Right.
And then on the balcony, I have the Wi-Fi router sitting on the balcony in the center of the apartment. So,
Nice.
visual... You can, the PlayStation 4 and the Roku and the TV can see the router. So it is getting full speed off that, which is nice. So, so hopefully that'll work. Otherwise, I could see if I could do wired through the wall internet. So I do have those adapters.
Oh yeah, the ones that plug into your
Power
electric outlets. Yeah.
I didn't have any success in my old apartment with that. It didn't seem to work.
I think I ended up buying because I spent like $60, and I thought it was going to be two of them. It ended up only being like one of them, and I was so.
Why would they ever sell just one?
I don't know,
What is the point of that?
but I have just one like now,
Oh, I have two.
and it's useless.
It came as a pair. And I guess I had issues. The connectivity was bad. And I guess I got them from Woot, so they're refurbed, so they could have been busted to begin with. I think I only spent like $20 or $30 for the pair, though, so I wasn't really out a lot of money. But
Yeah.
and my old apartment has shitty fucking power outlets that were old and worn, so I can only assume the wiring was bullshit.
Yeah.
It's probably bad for the internet, because it did say on some older houses it wouldn't work very well. So I guess it's worth a shot up here to try it out, because I do have some free outlets pretty close to the router here, so I could try that out. Wouldn't be too difficult. And if that worked, all bets are off, my friend. I could stream my PC right to my TV.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it. So we could talk about the video games coming up this fall.
Well, I was going to say, I replayed, I think, or I maybe watched my brother replay Ground Zeroes.
Okay.
Because this Tuesday...
Yeah, it's coming out.
I should be getting MGS5, The Phantom Pain, which I am super excited for.
Sure. Adam, why are you excited? You sound super enthused, Adam.
I am.
What does Solid Snake mean to you, Adam?
Solid Snake is America. No, Solid Snake is awesome, and as are those games, the Metal Gear Solid games. I've only really played, I guess, I beat 2, played 2, beat it, played 3 and beat it. I played a little bit of 1 with you at one point, Twin Snakes on GameCube, and I have seen all of 4 at this point.
Yeah.
So I'm up on the story and everything. But
Peace Walker?
Yeah, I watched the videos, all the cinematics of Peace Walker.
Okay, so you're caught up.
I am caught up. I don't know. There's something about those games that I don't know if it's the studio or just Hideo Kojima himself, but this crazy, like, they take the story seriously, which I like, where everything has consequences and there's definitely, serious dramatic moments, but it's also there's just crazy absurd stuff that's hilarious, and it's a really interesting and cool juxtaposition. Like, you have these bosses that have ridiculous, like, psychic powers or weird other bullshit. I don't know, it creates its own kind of world where, this underground, these agencies have these operatives that are almost superhuman in these ways, and it's I don't know, it's a cool fiction to me. And also, after playing Ground Zeroes, I can't wait because the controls are now finally a dream, as opposed to...
like a Metal Gear Solid game, which controls aren't part of the game. Like,
I know.
Trying to work the controls.
Exactly. Previously, they have been subpar.
That is putting it very friendly.
Yeah. But
subpar.
Just playing through a little bit of Ground Zeroes and watching it again, that is primo. That is nicely... feels good.
Yeah, the controls are incredible.
Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm a little bit miffed that they got... I like Kiefer Sutherland a lot. He's facing a big boss now, theoretically. Unless there's some weird, crazy surprise.
I was about to say, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. But
because you never know.
I've been missing out on my David Hayter so far.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know. Who knows? That's kind of one of the great things about the Metal Gear Solid games is it's just like
insane.
Yeah. Well, it's just like, who knows? Mm-hmm. It could be anything. Like, those games have gone crazy places, both now and in the past. And
I think we might get a glimpse of young Liquid and Solid Snake, too, which would be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I think it's after... I think most of the game takes place after, like, a coma where they took out Big Boss's genetic material. So they're, like, 10 or something like that. And, like, young child soldier crazy people. Like, a young Liquid, seeing him would be awesome. Brother, that'd be great. So yeah, I'm pumped. Everything I've seen of it so far looks really, really good.
Good. Mm-hmm. I'm glad to hear it, Adam. I'm glad you could articulate your Metal Gear Solid love so well.
Thank you.
It is a good series though, because it's Hideo Kojima's swan song, basically. Yeah. He has left Konami.
Yep.
It seems like Konami, and it seems like a lot of the Japanese video game companies are like, we're not making games anymore.
Yeah.
We're like, Konami is like, we're going to focus, aside from Konami being a 1984 hellhole that it is, apparently, to work at.
Oh, yeah, I've heard. Yeah.
There was reports that came out about Konami that made Amazon look like a beautiful place to work.
Right.
Some of the stories about the Konami that came out in this Japanese news article, kind of like what New York Times did with Amazon, kind of exposing the worker conditions for these white collar places. The one of the things that Konami would do would monitor social media of people, all of their accounts, even outside of work, and if somebody were to when somebody would leave, like somebody would quit, right, and they'd be like, "Oh, I'm so happy you found a new job," they would be like, "Hey, you're being punished now for being happy for someone who left our company. You know what I mean? It's just like crazy spying on
Like the
employees.
Gestapo.
Like it would spy on people in the offices, and then as a punishment, they would have punitive work reassignments. So, for instance, let's say, Adam, you're on a project that doesn't go very well.
Right.
And they're like, rather than fire you, Adam, we're going to send you to go work at one of our Konami spas as a janitor for 3 months.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's literally what they would do.
insane.
They'd be like, hey, you computer programmer, you fucked up, so you're going to go work at one of our pachinko factories as like a mopper. Like, have fun. Like, and then you'll come back and you've learned your lesson. I mean, it's just like insane. Like that place. Like, woo. And they don't make games anymore. So, because I think Metal Gear Solid 5 is probably the last AAA game that
AAA.
they may ever make.
They're doing mobile stuff now, aren't they?
They're doing a lot of mobile stuff, a lot more pachinko stuff that's in Japan. Well, because like the money in AAA games just isn't there where it used to be. You know what I mean? Like gaming kind of went through a big boom, and it's still in a boom. You know, because PS4s have flown off the shelves. You know, Xbox Ones have flown off the shelves, and but not so much in Japan as much. Japan moved a lot more to mobile. And the DS is crazy in Japan.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and other mobile things. But even so, the DS is less in Japan because it's really phone gaming that's taken over big time. And that's really taken a chunk out over here in the U.S. So the market really is there as much, except for games like your Grand Theft Auto 5, which made all of the money in the world. I think that ended up over $1 billion in revenue for that game. One game, and it cost a lot to make. I mean, it cost $250 million to make.
Yeah.
They made it all back easily. You know, sports games still do well. You know, just a big AAA. Like I'm sure Fallout 4 will do well. You know, if it's a good game.
Oh, definitely.
But you have surprise hits like Rocket League coming out and just taking the world by storm. I mean, making tons and tons of money. And being super popular. I mean, it's still there. It's just that I think it's much more of a gamble than it used to be. You know what I mean?
Oh, definitely.
Because you're spending hundreds of millions of dollars making a AAA game. Like, I think purportedly Metal Gear Solid 5 cost hundreds of millions to make.
I'm sure.
And I don't know if it's going to make that back, you know? Because when the last one came out, you know, what, 2006, 2007?
I would
think it's been almost a decade.
I would have said maybe not, but it's also... it's now multi-platform, so it's both Xbox One and PS4. So
And PC. I mean,
and PC.
It's got the ability to reach far.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like, we'll see, you know.
Yeah.
I hope it does well, and I hope it's a good game.
Me too.
I might play it. I need to get through 4 first.
Yeah. I wanted to play through 4, but I ended up just watching
It
other
being
people play
played.
through it. Yeah.
Fair enough, though. I mean, you got the how much playing is there in a Metal Gear Solid game, especially the later
Especially
ones?
4.
Especially 4. Having played about 6 hours of 4, being like, oh, this is just kind of walk to a cutscene, do a couple combats, and then it'll be another long cutscene. Like, you know, it's interesting, and I enjoy it and appreciate it, but it's quite the game. And I think sitting and watching someone else play it is pretty good, you know, especially with how terrible the controls are.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the best of both worlds.
Yep. All right, but we got lots of games coming out this fall, and let's go through them.
Okay.
So as you said, coming out on September 1st, they'll already be out by the time this podcast comes out, is Metal Gear Solid 5, Phantom Pain, the Mad Max game, which I'm actually interested to hear if it's going to be any good.
Yeah, I mean,
It
the
looks
movie was good,
interesting.
Because
It's made by the people that made Just Cause, and those games are awesome and ridiculous. And one would hope if they were making a Mad Max game, they could make it ridiculous in a similar fun way. Hopefully that works out. But we'll see. That's kind of one of those I'm waiting for the reviews on. And of course, Metal Gear Solid: Phantom Pain out on every console, including the old ones, PS3 and 360. So it is out for everything,
Yeah.
except for Nintendo, of course.
Right.
Then on the 8th, Tearaway Unfolded, the PS4 port of the Vita hit Tearaway, the game that everybody loved on PS Vita. And they're like, man, this is a great game. No one's going to play it because it's on the Vita, and nobody has a Vita. And so that's cool, coming out. I don't know. We'll see if it's good. May have to play that one. All right, Adam. In celebration of September 11th, Super Mario Maker will be coming out. I can see the custom maps already being made.
Yeah, I've actually. I don't know. Was it the World Championship?
We saw that. Yeah, we
Yeah.
watched that at E3, the World Championships. They
Right.
played Mario Maker.
That was
Some like insane levels.
that was crazy shit.
That was, and that looks like it's going to be a lot of fun to do. Yeah,
I hope it's as fun to make levels. As
I
it is to
really,
play 'em.
yeah. I mean, we'll see. I mean, it from everything. I mean, they have Nintendo has some crazy embargo stuff that goes on.
Yeah.
So nobody's really been able to say whether or not they like it, but I've heard the people that have the game for review that are playing through it now have been saying, yeah, I'm still playing it. Like, I keep going back, which is probably a good sign.
Yeah.
That if you're actually wanting to play more and more of it. And it seems like it has some interesting mechanics. I mean, Nintendo did some weird stuff with the game Splatoon that came out this summer. That the people seemed to like a lot, and it looked really fun. But they had all the there was content on the disc that was locked, where it would basically each day you would log in and it would unlock a new piece of content for you logging in. But this was all stuff on the it wasn't downloading a new like
Right.
update or item. This is stuff on the disc unlocking, and no other way to unlock it other than moving a day forward, basically.
Yeah.
Which seems kind of crazy. Like to not just give everyone the content, like it's like not that you can't like burn through 8 hours of the game and unlock everything. No, you gotta wait till tomorrow and then you'll get the item.
Yeah.
Which seems crazy, and but it seems like it worked for them though, because people kind of stuck with the game for longer than you would think, and it was kind of a way to reward players for coming back frequently. And I know people that did play that game said they played it, but what kept them coming back was like, oh, I gotta log in and see what my new item is. I gotta see what new gun I got or new skin for a hat or something. Which is like, all right, that's one way to do it. And I heard they have the same thing with Mario Maker, where it'll unlock every day. You'll get a new item to use. But apparently, the starting palette you get is quite extensive anyway. September 15th, the week after the 8th, Destiny: The Taken King.
Oh man.
Nope.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah. Me
Not
too.
unless I hear people say, holy shit, this changes the game. Like, oh my god, it's a different game that you can actually play. And it's fun to grind. Because that game was fun to play through, with you and me, playing that co-op. It was really fun. That was actually great, actually. I really enjoyed that, Adam. Playing through the game with somebody else.
Yeah.
Doing the story missions.
Yeah.
But then after that, it was like, I don't really want to roll around on Mars and farm nodes to
Right.
get an item that makes me higher level slightly.
Yeah. That game just had an insane grind.
It was insane. It was like, get to the max level, okay, start grinding. And just, it's sheer luck that gets you the levels, basically. Like, you'll do a strike, and I got a legendary, finally.
Yeah.
I got like 3 randomly, and it was great. And I was able to be a higher level, but Adam played the same stuff, and he didn't get those. So it was like,
Right.
this sucks. Like, yeah. I mean, that's how loot games work, but they need to be balanced. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just kind of like World of Warcraft, the MMO, has done a pretty good job meeting out gear that way. Where, you know, a lot of the higher level tier raids end up having, you know, tokens for rerolls. And then, you know, with the armor, it's just a token that you turn in to get the piece that you want, basically, for some of it. So there is the randomness of it to keep you coming back to get gear. But then usually when you do a run, you don't end up empty-handed. You know, you always end up coming away with something. You know, which is nice. You know, which really makes it worthwhile, especially in loot games like that. Whereas Destiny, sometimes it felt like, oh, I did a strike and I didn't get anything. You know, like that didn't level up. You know, I didn't get anything, and that was
terrible.
That was not worth it. Let's see here. We got Forza 6, which apparently exists.
Yeah.
Apparently, I got way into Forza when I had my Xbox 360. I played Forza 3 a fuck ton. I pre-ordered Forza 4, which came out on my birthday, and I got the super extra legendary $100 edition because I absolutely fucking love those games. And then I just, you know, kind of stopped. And they put out this is the second one coming out for Xbox One, I believe. So I think Forza 5 was the launch game 2 years ago.
That sounds about right. Although, did they do Horizons?
That's a different studio.
Oh, okay.
That's a different studio that makes those. And they're not the same game. They're like an arcade racer, whereas the Forza propers are like simulation games.
Right.
Where they're kind of CarPGs, as they're called, which I love. I absolutely love CarPGs because I love RPGs.
Yeah.
And I love racing. So the idea is, okay, do these races, and here's a bunch of money, and then you can go buy a new car, and then level that car up and get parts for it. It's just, you know, it's an RPG at this point, but rather than doing random battles, you're doing races, which was fun. An NHL game, Pro Evolution Soccer 2016 still exists, I guess. Coming out before FIFA this year, so maybe someone will buy it.
Maybe.
Just on the Sony consoles and PC. But I guess that's Konami as well. I think they do Pro Evo. Speaking of, we got September 20th, Skylanders Superchargers, Adam.
Yeah.
Let me list you what consoles that's coming out on. All right, Adam, you got your PS4. You got your Xbox One. What else do you think it's coming out on?
I'm sure 360 PS3.
Yep, that's right. Yep. We got like 5 more to go.
Okay. Boy, it would be on probably like some kind of... I don't know, dude.
Come on. There are not many consoles. Start naming them. You're going to hit.
Wii U.
Yep, both the Wii and the Wii U. You got 2 more to go.
I don't know, dude. I'm running out.
3DS.
Oh, mobile. Oh.
And iOS.
What?
Yep.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man. Hook that little portal of power pad to put your Skylander on to your iOS device via Bluetooth, man. All right, we've got FIFA 16 coming out, and then a couple games I'm not even going to bother to mention because I don't even know their names. Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer. Adam?
Yep.
I'm an Animal Crossing guy.
I would probably like it, but...
Happy Home Designer is not Animal Crossing.
No.
It is a house designing game, not a run around catching bugs game, which is the game I want.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
They got Lego Dimensions.
That, I guess.
What?
I won't question that, I guess.
Yeah, man. Adam, guess what's coming out?
What?
Do you have enough Skylanders, Adam?
I have none, which is more than enough.
All right. Well, guess what, Adam?
What?
September 29th, or 27th, Lego Dimensions is coming out.
Oh.
If you want Skylanders, but with what be Legos, that is Lego Dimensions, Adam. Lego action adventure game where you can buy Legos on little portal pads and put them in your game.
I'll admit, I think I saw the like a Back to the Future one that looked cool to me.
They actually have some pretty kick-ass shit going on with this. The portal looks like a fucking Stargate thing that you build with Lego which this, now that I'm talking about this, it has somehow built me to become excited.
Yeah.
Like, I thought this was bullshit. And now looking at this portal that you get in the box, looks like some crazy Lego device that you make.
Yeah.
And then the minifigs that you get are from, like, there's a bunch from the Legos movie, I guess, which is,
Awesome.
you know, where they're starting from. But
Everything is awesome.
If you know what, Adam,
What?
I'm going to say this right now. That's it. I'm in.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to buy it, right? But
Well,
I'm going to
yeah.
say this. I'm going to say this. I was going to say, if you get that Dimension starter pack, which comes with, like, the portal that you put your little toys and stuff on,
Right.
and that portal is pre-built with Legos, I'm not buying it. But this says Gateway Building Bricks. So you build your own Lego Gateway thing. That sounds awesome. Because it melds video games and literally building Legos. So that sounds pretty cool. And I guess the minifigs that you put on the little portal, I guess you put together as well, it looks like. So that's actually kind of cool. Like, that changes me into thinking this might be something neat where you're literally mixing Lego toys with a video game, which sounds kind of cool. So, and there's apparently a Doctor Who set coming out, which looks pretty crazy.
I know. That's one of the reasons I totally.
It's
interested.
looking kind of neat.
Yeah, it totally is.
Looking kind of neat. So we'll see. All right. September, we got the week after, September 29th. Adam, I got a game that you're interested in here.
Okay.
Persona 4, Dancing All Night.
Nah.
The PS Vita only dancing game.
Ugh. Nah, I'm good.
We got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5,
Yeah.
the sequel to the Pro. I mean, I played so fucking much of that first Tony Hawk's game and the second one.
Yeah, hardly any.
Holy shit, that hit me perfect, Adam, because I was into, like, skateboards and shit in the early 2000s, and I had my PS1, and you could do all those sick tricks. Let's see what else is coming out. Fallout Anthology, apparently. I don't know what the fuck that is. Get the old Fallout games. Buy the games the second time.
Yep.
NBA 2K16, of course, classic. And NBA Live 16, the competing games coming out back to back. NBA Live 16. This one isn't completely broken this time, is the tagline.
We hope.
Well, Live 15 came out. It was the game NBA Live, which was going to come out, I think, in 2013 or something, where they basically had it printed, discs ready to go, and they pulled it because it was so broken that they were like, we can't take a hit to our company name. EA can't withstand this garbage. But another game that you showed me, Sword Coast Legends, is coming out on PC.
Oh, yeah, that looks cool.
That's kind of the CRPG, but with a dungeon master, basically.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a multiplayer online D&D game where you're playing with a group of adventurers, but rather than playing AI, you're playing kind of a dungeon master's controlling your experience.
Yeah,
that seems pretty cool.
Yeah, throwing in new monsters and treasure tree and other cool stuff like that.
All right, we got October 6th, Adam. Disgaea 5, Alliance of Vengeance on PS4, apparently.
Really? They're on 5 now.
Yeah.
I almost kind of want to buy one of those and see where it's
at. I mean, I know you played a ton of Disgaea.
I did play
and
a lot
I watched
of the
you
first
play
one.
a ton of Disgaea.
Yeah. Played a bunch of the first game.
They're cool.
They are, yeah.
Rock Band 4, Adam. Oh, man. That's coming out.
Yeah, it is.
There is no fanfare for this game. I'm not ready. I'm done. I think I'm done.
I think I'm done with that whole
I
thing.
switched from Xbox to PS4, though. So my songs aren't backwards compatible.
Yeah.
So to make that happen, I would have to buy an Xbox One. But if I bought an Xbox One, my old instruments would work because they're for the Xbox.
Yeah.
Because they weren't able to do anything for the PS4, I think. But for the Xbox One, they have a dongle that apparently will allow your old instruments to work with the Xbox One. I might end up buying an Xbox One this Christmas season if there's a good deal.
I kind of thought of that too.
Because there's starting to be a lot of stuff coming out for it that's exclusive.
Yeah.
That new Rare game, Sea of Thieves, looks really cool.
Yeah, it does.
And that Rare Replay pack is really tempting to get a lot of those games that I like. I mean, it has Banjo and Kazooie on it.
Yeah.
1 and 2. Banjo Tooie.
Yeah.
Adam. Tooie.
Tooie indeed.
Okay. October 9th, Adam.
Uh-huh.
Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection.
Oh, man.
All 3 Uncharted games on PS4.
Still need to finish the
Buy them again. Adam, you and me. Uncharted 2. Let's do this.
Yeah, let's do it.
Those games just don't hold up, man.
Yeah.
It's the combat. It's just not great. I love the story.
I think the combat's okay, but I don't know. There's something
It's
there.
hard to go back.
It is, yeah.
Because it's like, it was kind of one of those games that's in the zeitgeist of the story. And when we finished the first Uncharted game, played that together. And somehow we were able to get through that.
You played most of it.
I think we just got to a point where I just got in the groove,
Yeah.
And the story started picking up, and I was like, I could see, we were more than halfway done. I could see the light at the end, and I was like, okay, this is coming up, and then, that was an interesting game. I'm glad I played it.
Yeah.
But
like to see how it goes.
I like to play 2 and 3. I have them.
Rest of 2 and 3, yeah.
All right, Adam. Mm-hmm. Dragon Quest Heroes, PS4, October 13th, for my birthday.
Oh, it is PS4. Huh.
Yeah, I know the Dragon... Well, it came out... Oh, no, Dragon Quest Heroes never came out.
Okay.
Dragon Quest Heroes, Adam? Do you know what that game is?
No.
That is the Dragon Quest game made by the people what be making Dynasty Warriors games.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's Dragon Quest Dynasty Warriors. It's just like the Zelda one for Wii U.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not so hyped. I saw the trailer for that and I was like, oh my god. But it does sound like Dragon Quest X's coming out for both. They showed it off, I think, at Gamescom. Mm-hmm. I think it's coming out for both portable and console versions. I believe they had it plays between both, actually. Which I heard is fucking crazy to me. Mm-hmm. Which is awesome, because I'll be able to play it.
Yeah.
I gotta look that up. Dragon Quest X. It's not out yet. Oh, it is out. I'm thinking of 11 then. Dragon Quest X is an MMO.
Yeah.
They made an MMO version, apparently. I love me some draque, Adam.
You're really up to date on the Japanese lingo for it.
I like my draque, as it's called.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Yeah, it's for
City.
PlayStation 4 and 3DS. And they're thinking about releasing it on the NX, the Nintendo NX.
I would think that would just actually make it easier to get.
Well, they say, I guess the way that it works is they both have the same graphics, but the PS4 version has the normal graphics, right? And the 3DS has like super deformed 3D graphics on the top screen, and then 16-bit styled sprites on the bottom screen, right? So it shows both, and they both play at the same time. So
that sounds awesome.
It sounds crazy from what I've heard.
Yeah.
And you can toggle between the 3D and 2D graphical styles on the top screen, basically. And it's not for the entire game, but you can switch between both screens for like battles and stuff. Apparently, it sounds pretty neat, though. So, looking forward to Dragon Quest.
Yeah.
Because I played a fuck ton of 9, and that was really good. And
I played a bunch of 8 on PS2.
Yeah, that's I think a well-regarded one.
It is, I think. I didn't get that far in it, but it was
I like Dragon Quest 9 a lot. It had some cool stuff because it had online weird stuff, and I liked it. Sentinels of the Starry Skies. It was kind of weird, though, because it's kind of like a single-player MMO a bit. So you're not playing a character in a story. You create your own character. And it has, like, a jobs class system where you can switch jobs and stuff.
Yeah.
Very different than other Dragon Quests. But I thought it was really cool. The combat was really fun. It looked great. The story was good. I love that Toriyama art style. Those RPGs. All right, Adam. Yoshi's Woolly World. Are you prepared for Woolly Yoshi?
I'm prepared.
Do you know what the best part about Yoshi's Woolly World is, Adam?
What?
Is they made a Yoshi amiibo that's just a giant stuffed toy. And so it's one of its feet is the amiibo pad. So it's actually like a stuffed animal-sized toy, made of the cool wool. And then its foot is the amiibo, which is like, that's really cool, actually. Like having a stuffed animal toy be your amiibo.
Yes.
How you feeling on amiibos, Adam?
I don't...
They're fucking insanely popular.
They are, but...
How is this?
They don't seem worth...
They're plastic figures that aren't even very good looking.
Or very good in the games that they represent.
You make me a good game that uses amiibo, and I'm in. But there really isn't a reason.
No.
Let's see here. After that, October 20th, Guitar Hero Live. Yeah.
I'm done with those songs. I'm done with those music games, I think.
All right.
I'll play
Assassin's Creed Syndicate, the 23rd. You done with that series too, Adam?
I don't know.
Did you play Liberty, or whatever it's called? What's it called? Unity?
I did not play Unity at all.
The Unity engine version?
I've gotten pretty far now in Black Flag, but I haven't beat it yet. But
Okay.
I have not yet.
Not yet? You're not enthused? You're not on the bandwagon?
Not really, no. It's going to take more than that, I think.
All right. Let's see. What else do we have? That Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes game on 3DS that they announced. They're like, hey, it's a multiplayer Zelda game on your handheld. 3 players only. No 2-player.
Yeah.
No 1-player. No 4-player. 3 players only. It's a Triforce, Adam.
Yeah.
There's 3 points.
3 is the magic number.
3 is the magic number. But apparently if you're a single player, you can play with AI guys. That works, I guess. But what the fuck? Am I going to play that game? No. Make a fucking real Zelda game, god damn it.
Yeah.
I mean, Link Between Worlds is amazing, and I have it. But make another one like that.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Halo 5, The Guardians. Halo 5. Guardians. Rise of the Guardians. You going to play that, Adam?
No, I'm not a Halo guy.
You're not a Halo man?
No, I have nothing against Halo. I'm sure it's a great game. But I just never really got into that series. I don't know.
You said you're like the racist uncle. Not that I got anything against it, but it's just not for me.
Yeah, pretty much.
you're racist against Spartans. Is that what it is?
I
Just,
guess so.
I just don't get their culture.
No.
Adam, Spartan lives matter.
Do they? Aren't they like half?
Oh, it's
or
like
something?
Thanksgiving at my parents'.
Aren't they like half robot or something? Aren't they half robot or something?
I don't know. Yeah, are they real people?
Yeah. Are they? I don't know actually.
Do they count? Is Master Chief a person? He fell in love with the Robo Woman, Cortana.
Well, yeah. Who wouldn't? She's a hot robotic hologram lady.
Hot bot.
Hotbot, yeah.
I think the search engine. Was that?
Is there a search engine called Hotbot?
Wasn't there like a hot bot?
There was. I don't know. There was a site called Thoughtbot. I think that was for like.
What is Hotbot? It's totally a search engine.
Is it really?
Do you remember Hotbot from the 90s?
I don't.
It was like Lycos owned.
I remember Alta Vista.
Oh, man. I used Hotbot like crazy.
Really?
I'm looking up Hotbot on Wikipedia. Web search engine currently owned by Lycos. It was launched in 1996 by Wired magazine. In the 90s, it was one of the most popular search engine on the World Wide Web, Adam.
I see.
I fucking loved Hotbot. You never used Hotbot?
No, I used Alta Vista.
Alta Vista? No Ask Jeeves? You didn't ask Jeeves anything?
Very rarely.
Do you remember Ask Jeeves, where they would like say, hey, you should ask Jeeves your search question in a form of a sentence with a question mark at the end?
Yeah.
I remember typing that into Ask Jeeves and it finding nothing. And then me just going back to Hotbot. I'm going to look up Hotbot right now. And it's not going to take me to a robot porn site. I'm going to look up Born in the 80s.
Uh-huh.
Let's see what our Hotbot web rank is. Well, we've got the song by that Milo guy, Born in the 80s. It's the number one, his Amazon. 2 lyrics. A Huffington Post article, 18 signs you were born in the 80s. We got a Facebook group called Born in the 80s, Grew Up in the 90s. And then our podcast, bornintheeighties.net.
That's not so bad.
No, we're in the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ouch.
Yeah.
Just out of the top 5. Let's see. That's it.
That's it?
That's us. That's us.
Okay.
Adam, you want to know 18 signs you were born in the 80s? I got myself a Huffington Post article here.
Go for it.
They're doing their best BuzzFeed impression right now. Friday nights meant TGIF, Adam. Do you remember that?
Friday nights meant TGI. Yeah, I remember the.
It was TGIF, my man.
Yeah, they had like.
Yeah, watch
Step by
Full
Step
House
and Step by Step and other stuff. So
none of these things so far have hit me. We've got Fresh Prince. I didn't really watch Fresh Prince.
I watched a little.
Saved by the Bell. I didn't really watch either.
I watched some of that too.
Beverly Hills 90210. No, I just didn't get into those, right? Sometimes you wish the Tanners were your real life family. You know what? I watched a lot of Full House, and of course, your good friends Corey and Topanga from Boy Meets World, classic.
Yeah.
This is like for women. This article is seriously dated at like 28 to 32-year-old women, because it's like, look at all these boy bands. The movie Clueless. You remember the Spice Girls,
right?
And Destiny's Child. Like, yeah, kind of. I didn't watch any of this though. Wow, I guess I'm not born in the 80s, Adam.
Guess not.
I guess not. This article was written by an Erin Clements, spelled the female way, so I can only assume this is meant to be for women, because my 90s experience is not indicative of that list, Adam. I don't know if yours was. I guess I shouldn't presume. You didn't have a Joey Lawrence poster on your wall?
I did not.
No, okay.
Did not have a Joey Lawrence.
You wish you did, though, now.
Wow.
In hindsight.
Well, hindsight's 2020. I mean,
that's
there
true.
would have been Joey Lawrence all up in that place.
Yeah, I mean, you did have all those Michael Jackson posters.
That was not okay.
That's on the YouTube channel, by the way. You can watch the video of that.
I can't believe it.
I'm writing it down. Link, embed. I'm writing on the bite notes. Let me just get the dealie on here, so I remember to do it.
3 different Michael Jackson posters.
Embed.
They're all good too.
Adam's room poster video on page. So you can find that at bornintheeighties.net in the episode link page. You'll find that. All right, Adam, let's move on.
All right.
We got a lot to get through. We're just to November at this point.
Ooh.
November 3rd, Adam. Need for Speed. It's following in the great tradition of naming your game the same name as all of the old games with that name.
Yeah.
You know, this is Need for Speed. Not to be confused with Need for Speed for the Sega Genesis, I believe the first one was. All right, no, you're not in.
No.
You don't got a need for
I'm
Speed.
not a racing guy, so
This
no.
time with FMV cutscenes. Apparently, supposedly it's got FMV like cutscenes for about some racing. Seems kind of crazy.
Does.
Okay, we got Kerd Blerps 3.
Kerd Blerps.
Kerd Blerps.
Yeah, I'm done with.
You not a
Blorps.
Blorpser?
No, I don't think I've played any of them since the original Blorps. So
You play Kerd Blerps?
I've never played Kerd Blerps.
You didn't play Kerd Blerps?
No.
What was the last Call of Duty game you got in on? Call of Duty 2?
Call of Duty. Yeah, I think Call of
COD.
Duty 4.
COD 4?
Modern Warfare 2.
MW2?
Yeah.
I never really got into those. I played a bunch of Call of Duty 4 online with you on the
Uh-huh.
Xbox, I remember.
Oh, yeah.
But that's really it.
Yeah.
I'm more of a Battlefield guy, I
Yeah,
guess.
me
I like
too.
the big maps.
And vehicles and stuff.
The vehicles, just you get more open. It's less of an arena shooter and more of a thing. And then on November 6th, there's also Yokai Watch coming out for the 3DS, which I'm excited for.
I was gonna say that sounds actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a Japanese game that has been huge over there for a long time. Coming over here finally, and it's kind of like a Pokemon game,
Yeah.
but you're capturing like Shinto spirits. Actually,
Demons and stuff. Yeah.
yeah, it seems really cool. So I've heard good things about the Japanese games that came out in the previous consoles. So this new one hopefully is good, and maybe I'll have to give it a shot. Adam, Fallout 4, November
man.
10th. I'm all in.
I'm into.
I'm gonna have to get that on
Already ordered.
PC or PS4. I haven't decided.
I'm getting on PS4.
Oh wow, I might get it on PC. I mean, it seems like a PC game to me.
I guess nowadays if it's out on console, I just get it on console because it's. I don't know. I just like having a nice controller, PS4 controller. It's so good,
It's a good controller.
and not having to worry about like setting up drivers for
Those games do work good on
my
controller.
PC. They do.
Adam, we got Rise of the Tomb Raider, Xbox exclusive.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I was gonna say I'm actually kind of curious about that, but
Nope.
no,
Exclusive.
screw that.
It's actually, I think, a 6-month or exclusive, so it'll be out on
Yeah.
PS4 in the spring. I have actually downloaded Tomb Raider onto my PC,
Oh yeah.
the one that came out a couple years ago.
Yeah.
I played like a couple hours of it, and that was right about when my computer exploded. So,
No.
I liked it. It seemed really cool, like kind of a survival game, but
Yeah.
some cool combat and stealth, shooting bows at people, which is cool. And then, of course, the aforementioned Pro Skater 5
Oh yeah.
will be out on the 10th. A week after that, Adam, Star Wars Battlefront.
Ooh.
I am so excited for this game.
I'm excited too. I think.
I'm more excited for the potential. I guess I'm worried that it's going to be bad.
I don't
To
know.
be fair, Battlefield 4 was really awesome. I
was.
absolutely loved playing that game online. And boy, do I love me some Star Wars.
Yeah, I know, right?
So if I'm able to fly an X-Wing around and shoot guys, and then hop out and run around on the ground, shooting blasters at like guys with lightsabers, I might be in. I mean, I'll have to wait for the reviews. If it's good, I'm going in, and we'll have to confer on a. Probably just get the PS4 version then, because I know you're not going to want the PC version.
Yeah, I know.
That's all right. Fair enough. I like the PS4. There's that Star Fox Zero coming out November 20th. That's that Star Fox game. Everyone was like,
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
So we'll see. It's like, we need to put a game out on Wii U. Here's the Star Fox game. That's not great. Not a lot of fanfare for a new Star Fox game, huh?
Doesn't seem like it. People seem to be kind of off.
It's tepid.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Adam. And then the Trackmania Turbo game, which is here's Trackmania for consoles with none of the things that make Trackmania good, which is the crazy online servers and shareable bonkers maps that exist. All right, we've got We're into December, Adam. We're almost to the end.
All right. Power through.
Just Cause 3, December 1st.
I think I'm down for this one.
I think so, too. I like Just Cause 2 a lot. I actually should install that and play through that. I only played the first couple hours. Again, another game that I got into right before my PC exploded. And then Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, which looks interesting. I don't know.
It does, but I don't know.
I mean, if that game ends up being as cool as it could be, maybe. Because the destructible environments looked really neat. It's kind of a game where you're doing like the, busting into a house and taking down some terrorists, but with like fully destructible environments. So like, there's a wall, you can shoot through it, and the wood will break apart pretty well. I don't know. It seems like a real claustrophobic shooter, but with some really high detail and fidelity. So, I mean, if it ends up being really cool and people are like, my God, you got to play this online, and everyone's playing it, I'll definitely pick it up, but we'll see. All right, we got on the Wii U, Xenoblade Chronicles X, which might make me want to buy a Wii U, because I heard that. I mean, thank God they're putting it out again, because it's one of those games that came out. At least, let me just double check. Can I get the Wikipedia on this? Can I get the Wikipedia on this?
You can try.
Is this a sequel to the Xenoblade Chronicles game, or is this a remake of the Xenoblade?
I think it's a sequel, although
it is totally a sequel.
Half of those games were like just you talking to a dude and then cutscene for like half an hour. So it's another one of those that's felt really. I don't know. I completely lost track of my sentence.
All right, Adam. Good job. Adam's getting tired.
I am getting tired.
We're almost done. Don't worry.
I can't believe that. It was right in the middle of the sentence and I completely just forgot the last half of it.
I'm done. All right.
Yeah.
We got to record these earlier, Adam.
We do. From here on out, we got to because...
It's not that hard. I'm free all night.
I know.
You just were like, let's do it at our normal time. And we don't need to anymore.
No.
All right,
a whole
Adam.
new world.
It's a whole... Yeah, as Ariel would say.
Wait, no, that's Aladdin.
No, Ariel would say too. She'd be like, "Oh, the up above the sea. That's a new world for me."
Fair point.
She wouldn't sing a song about it. That would be Aladdin that would sing that song. Aladdin.
But sure, okay, I got you.
You know what's so great about the plot of Aladdin?
That's terrible.
It's basically, let me lie about who I am to this chick to bang her.
Exactly. That's exactly what
That's the plot of that movie.
It is. It's totally that. Let me trick you to get in your pants.
Let me rob a bunch of people.
Uh-huh.
And then pretend I'm someone I'm not to bang this princess.
Who do you rob?
You're the first part of the movie. One step ahead of the, fucking...
That's he's just stealing food. That's different.
Hey! Oh, you saying it's okay to steal?
For food, yeah.
Oh, man, Adam. Slippery slope. And Rand.
It's still illegal, but at least there's I'd say there's some moral argument.
You're saying it's morally okay, but
I
technically illegal? Fair enough. You know what? Unfortunately, Agrabah did not have food kitchens and
Agrabah did not.
Food pantries for people who were starving.
No.
And you know what? He did give that bread to those children.
He did
when he was running, or at least half of it.
Right.
And then Apu ate the rest. I mean, come on, Apu.
Dick monkey.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Dick monkey.
Dick monkey.
Dick monkey. Private eye.
Wow, wow.
I'm Professor Richard Dick. Private Dick.
Yep.
Just call me Dick Dick. All right, moving on. We got to get through this out.
Yeah, I know.
December the 8th.
Yes.
This is the last one we're going to talk about.
Okay.
The Hitman. Just Hitman.
Oh.
Nothing else. Just Hitman.
This
is the seventh Hitman game.
Yeah. This actually kind of cool.
It did. Because this is the Hitman, what's online, kind of. You're not like playing online with other people, but they're basically going to have like, hey, this weekend, it's the Kill This Guy weekend.
Right.
Only available for 2 days. So log in and play. That seems kind of cool.
It
And if they
does,
add like procedurally generated like hits in this big open world where they're like, okay, this time, this weekend, you got to get this guy. And
Yeah.
everyone's like, on the forums or whatever being like, oh man, how'd you do it? Like, it seems like adding kind of a community around a single player game, which seems kind of cool.
Yeah.
And if they can do it well, and it's awesome, that's great, because I've kind of always liked the Hitman games.
Me too.
They're fun.
They've always been kind of a weird mix of... I like the idea of what they're trying to do, but oftentimes I don't think they really pull off the execution.
Yeah, we'll see.
But yeah, they're usually pretty fun to...
So let's see what my wallet's taking a hit. Let's get
Oh, man.
let's get a roundup here.
All right.
I'm not going to get Metal Gear Solid probably,
I am.
or Mad Max.
Probably not.
Not getting Mario Maker. Not getting Forza. Not getting Destiny. I'm making it through September so far here.
Yeah.
Well, you aren't because you only got one game.
I only one so far.
NBA 2K16, maybe. That's a maybe for me, but that might be it. All right, October. Something's got to hit me. All right, November. Nothing, man.
Yeah, okay.
It's just nothing. Okay, November's got me. Fallout 4.
Yeah.
And Star Wars Battlefront are probably
yeah,
going to
okay.
get. And then Just Cause 3. So 3 games, 3 to 4. I'm going to probably end up getting.
Yeah, I think 4 for me.
This is kind of a light fall.
I suppose, for stuff that you particularly like. Sure.
Fallout 4 is big.
It's big, yeah. I think Metal Gear
Metal Gear Solid 5 is
pretty big,
huge.
too. Yeah.
But other than that, that's kind of like the Halo 5, of course, is
Oh,
big.
right.
And Kerd Blerps 3.
Kerd Blerps.
Kerd Blerps.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed Syndicate, no one is excited for. They ruined all of their goodwill with Unity. And the fact they're putting these out on a fucking yearly basis, man.
Yeah.
That's too much Assassin's Creed.
It is a bit
You
too much.
spoil the joy when you put them out so quickly. Like, I liked me some Assassin's Creed 2. And what was the sequel to that? Brotherhood.
Oh, Brotherhood was great.
But
My favorite one.
I kind of was done after that.
Yeah.
I should play 4.
I was going to say, that was a good spot to duck out. But, yeah, 4 is good.
Because I heard the one after Brotherhood was so-so.
It was...
And 3 was terrible.
Yeah.
Not
Well,
terrible.
That was what was after... Oh, no. Actually, the one after Brotherhood wasn't terrible. I played most
Oh, I know,
of
but I
it.
heard it just was like, all right, this is starting to get like, hey,
It
not
was
hitting
very-
as hard as they did before.
Yeah, and it was very kind of samey. I don't know. I mean, it wasn't much different than Brotherhood.
Fair enough. All right, Adam. You got anything else to talk about tonight?
Oh, gee, I don't think so.
All right, let's do one more thing,
Okay,
and then we're going to be calling it quits for this episode.
sounds
I
good.
found an article. No, I have so much I wanted to talk about, but we'll get to it later. Because we've got more time for the Ashley Madison thing to unfold.
Oh yeah.
The dystopia that was, as more and more unravels about what that company actually was doing. It's kind of interesting. But interesting, Marcus Persson, creator of Minecraft, tweeted a bunch of stuff today, Adam.
Really?
Let's see what his life is like.
Oh boy.
Let's see what his tweets started out with, Adam. The problem with getting everything you want is you run out of reasons to keep trying, and human interaction becomes impossible due to imbalance. This man made $1.3 billion from selling Minecraft to Microsoft. Hanging out in Ibiza with a bunch of friends and partying with famous people, able to do whatever I want. I've never felt more isolated. In Sweden, I will sit around and wait for my friends with jobs and families to have time to do shit, watching my reflection in the monitor. When we sold the company, the biggest effort went into making sure the employees got taken care of, and they all hate me now. Found a great girl, but she's afraid of me and my lifestyle, and went with a normal person instead. I would Elon Musk and try and save the world, but that just exposes me to the same type of assholes who made me sell Minecraft. You know, becoming a figurehead.
Yeah.
People who made a sudden success are telling me this is normal and it will pass. That's good to know. I guess I'll take a shower then. So who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe he'll be okay. But to go from indie developer who started crafting Minecraft out of his fucking, basement, basically, to being a billionaire in 8 years is pretty crazy. I mean, he bought that house, the out from under Jay-Z and Beyonce, that $70 million house, and the most expensive house ever sold in the Beverly Hills. He bought that house, and now is basically just living the life of a rich person. But, to be fair to him, I totally kind of get it. It's like, what is there to do when you've got everything you've ever wanted? When money is no object, what is there to do? It's like basically you're retired at, 30. There's nothing to do. I guess the idea is you want to have a family. That's what he's got to do. That's where he's got to go. That's my advice to Notch. If you're listening, which you aren't, but if you were, my advice would be focus on that. Now, I'm gonna be blunt, Mr. Notch. You aren't gonna win GQ's magazine Man of the Year. You're not gonna be, People Magazine's Man of the Year 2016. But you're not terrible looking.
Yeah.
You're an average looking guy. But you're a billionaire. So you're probably going to be able to find somebody. I wouldn't worry about it too much. That's what I would do, though. I'd start a family. I mean, if I had that money, fuck it.
I mean, yeah.
Because that gives you something to do, you know what I mean? You got time to raise kids. You got time to go on vacations with your kids. You know what I mean? Fuck.
I guess, but I don't know.
That's what I would do. I would travel and do that.
I was going to say, traveling might be more up my line.
Actually, I know exactly what I would do. Is I would just spend all of my time doing the podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would build the website. Do more shit. Buy video equipment. Make video stuff.
Yeah.
Hire you to work on my website.
Nice. Score.
And then you can move. I'll lure you away with stock options.
Yeah.
And then we can record up here. Anyway, that's what I would do if I was a billionaire, Adam. What would you do?
Oh, fuck. Buy my own island.
Tweet sad things.
I would try to avoid that.
Try to avoid it.
I would buy my own tropical island. I'd buy an awesome castle house that had cool fucking secret passages and shit. Or have one built.
Oh man, Lauren and I were talking about this today. We're like, if we ever end up building a house, I need to have a bookshelf door.
Oh,
That's a requirement.
Absolutely.
I don't care if it just goes into a little closet, just where I have a chair and a light for reading, But I fucking want that room. Yeah. I want the bookshelf room. And it has to be pull the book, the fake book, and it opens.
Yeah.
No question. And it can't be impossible to do.
No, definitely not.
That's required. And my man cave will be in that room. That'll be the John cave with my gaming PC, TV for watching sports, couch. It's all up in there. Man cave. Nice. Adam, where's your man cave?
I don't really have one at the moment. Yeah, my living room is the closest thing at the moment.
All right. Well, you basically live in a one-bedroom apartment, kind of.
Well, yeah, right now, basically, yeah.
You have 2 bedrooms, but the living room is basically just a giant one room. You have a kitchen, a living room, 2 bedrooms. That's it. So there really isn't separate areas. It's all just kind of connected.
Yeah.
But so no man cave. Your whole house is a man cave. You could say.
I guess you could say that, yeah.
All right, Adam. Where can people find the website?
People can find us at bornintheeighties.net.
Go to it.
Please do.
Send us your thoughts, your concerns. You can subscribe to the podcast on iTunes. Feel free to leave us a 5-star rating.
Oh, yeah.
Why not? Mm-hmm. It costs you nothing other than your time, which admittedly is worth something, but not much time.
No.
In lieu of 5 stars, you could send your donations to the food pantry for all of those apus and people just that are one step ahead of the breadline. Mm-hmm. One step, Adam. You can solve the food crisis with your donation today.
Yeah.
To the food bank.
Shut up and take
Any
my money.
local food bank.
Yeah.
You know, Adam, you ever do those food drives where you give a can?
Yeah.
It's always the worst shit. Here's a can of mushrooms. Here's a can of
I see a lot of corn.
corned beef hash.
Yeah.
Corned beef hash, chip beef. Stuff that nobody wants to eat. A can of sauerkraut.
Oof.
Here you go. You need it. What about a can of chicken?
Canned meats.
You ever
don't
seen that
seem-
canned chicken?
I've seen canned meats, but I don't trust any meats in a can like that. I mean, I'm sure there's nothing wrong with it, but
No, what you need, Adam, is Sweet Sue's canned whole chicken.
oh my god,
It is an entire chicken in a can.
it's gotta be a big can.
It is. Adam,
Yeah.
let me just send you a link for the canned whole chicken.
Okay.
Adam, what is this episode called?
Kerd Blerps.
Thank you. I never would have thought of that. Kerd Blerps. No one will get that.
No.
Our search engine optimization is terrible. You know what? We're making Kerd Blerps. Yeah, the first Google search result for Kerd Blerps will be born in the 80s.
Also.
.net.
Ooh.
That's the episode title image. Oh, gross
man.
chicken.
Chicken was not meant to be canned like
No, it's like just grease and gross shit.
that. Yeah, that is.
Who thought that was an
nasty.
appetizing idea? Someone who doesn't eat chicken, I guess.
Apparently.
That's probably like
a vegetarian. said,
vegetarians
no, this is totally
like, hey,
fine."
fucking eat this shit, you asshole. That's what I say. Well, we got a lot of video games to look forward to this fall.
Oh, I can't.
Plenty more episodes weekly. Born in the 80s.
Wait. Yeah.
We'll keep
Film
going. The year of
earlier.
Adam will continue.
Oh, it will.
The
It'll be
year
glorious.
of John living not in a shithole will continue. Computergate is over. I don't know if I don't even know if I can stay up. It's pretty late.
Yeah.
I might play some more Fallout 3 though.
Oh yeah. That's. You can always
Oh,
film
Adam?
a little bit of thought.
GOG, you know, good old games.
I do.
GOG.
GOG.
Guess what game's on GOG?
What?
Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds.
Oh really?
$6.
Ooh.
I have purchased it.
I bet.
I have installed it. I may play it.
Okay.
I fucking loved this game.
Yeah.
Did you ever play that game?
Yeah, I think you gave me like a.
Hey, I gave
think
you the legal copy.
I think you lent me your copy
of.
Galactic Battlegrounds.
There was a legal transaction
Yeah.
performed.
Yeah, I think so. Signed and dated, notarized.
Yep. Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours.
Yep.
That's what they said back in the old times.
The olden days.
Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. Motown, Adam.
Motown. Alright. I don't know what to say to that. Motown. Yep.
Forget it,
Alright.
Adam. It's Motown.
It's Motown. There are no words.
Oh, I also got Screamer.
Screamer.
Yeah. It's a racing game.
Oh. Okay.
It's a game that I had on my first PC that I ever owned.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the nostalgia of me installing this because it cost $3. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to try it. Because I played a fuck ton of this game on my Windows 95 PC, the first PC I ever had.
I
so.
found Star Trek Armada when I was cleaning.
Oh, yeah?
The Star Trek RTS, yeah.
No, I never played that.
With, like, spaceships and stuff.
You ever played Bridge Commander? That's such a good game.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's not great.
It
has issues.
Yes.
But the concept is so good.
It is a great concept, yeah.
Anyway, so GOG is great, and they actually just released GOG Galaxy. Mm-hmm. Which
it's
is
like
a
Steam-ish.
Yeah, it's like it's a client, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Actually, I've got myself a Screamer, a Descent. I basically have installed all of the old games I had in my Windows 95 PC.
Yeah.
Screamer, Descent, Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. I played so much of that game. Star Wars Galactic's Battlefront.
Yeah.
On Steam, I got Age of Empires 2 HD. I need to install that, actually, now that I'm talking about it. Because that game is my shit. We played so much that game.
Yeah.
And the HD edition's really good.
Yeah.
And they fucking released the Forgotten Empires. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
They released Age of Empires 2 HD, right? The Forgotten.
Yeah.
Which is basically, hey, here's an expansion from a game from 1999. They just basically built an expansion to the game. That's cool. Isn't it? Is that cool? Or is that not cool?
I think that's kind of cool.
It's kind of cool. They're like, hey, let's make a new age. Mm-hmm. There's a Steam age now in this game. And, I don't know. There's 5 new civilizations, Adam. Mm-hmm. You got your Italians. Hey! Your Indians. Man, these are not Native Americans, but from India, Indians. The Slavs.
The Slavic.
The Magyars. Hungarians. And the Incas. But with a bunch of fan-made campaigns and stuff. Twitch streaming integration. It's all good. I fucking love this game. I have it installing now.
Great.
All right. Well, I will catch you all next week
Yeah.
for when we have some fun.
Hells yeah.
Keep on building them lumberyards. I'm John Rowe.
Adam Ham. That's me.
Thank you for not saying, and I'm Adam Ham.
I know.
Let's try that
I wanted
again.
to.
One more time.
Okay.
I'm John Rowe.
I'm Adam Ham.
And we were born in the 80s.
Wow, wow.
Thank you for the guitar riff.
You're welcome.
It was necessary.
I thought so.
And we're going to call this quits.
All right.
Oh shit, I forgot to hit record. Alright, you're listening to Born in the 80s live in 5. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. It actually isn't, because it's 12:34, which means it can't be 5 o'clock anywhere. Could it be 5 o'clock somewhere? Like in another
half hour off.
Are there?
Yeah.
Well, then it's just a little past 5 o'clock somewhere. Well, they have that granularity.
Yeah, there were one or two.
That seems kind of
just
bullshit.
weird, though. Yeah.
Anyway, let's. Do you have topics?
Oh, jeez. Not really.
Jesus, Adam.
Dude, it's been busy at work.
Why do I have to? Oh, yeah, this is the time. Well, guess what I brought? Lots of hot, sweet action.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, look at this. This didn't even work. This didn't even link up. Now it's linked. It's okay. We're going to talk about video games coming out this fall.
Oh, good.
And then if we have anything else, I got a bunch of other tops.
Great.
Toppers. Sticks.
Top toppers?
I had toppers
Did you?
tonight. They sent me a flyer in the mail, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I live like half a mile away from a Toppers now." So I ordered Toppers.
Weren't Toppers the one that you had like the terrible?
Oh, I talked about it on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like 3 miles away, which was too far. Which is like not very far.
So did a new one open up or?
No, I moved. Remember?
Oh right. Ha. Yeah. Duh.
Which is nice actually, because I'm still within range of my 2 other pizza places of choice.
Nice.
So I literally have just gained pizza places. It's pretty good. It's a hot deal.
Definitely.
All right, you awake?
I am fairly awake. Yes.
Why didn't we record these earlier if you're so tired all the time?
I don't know. I recently have just. I guess we could talk about it on the podcast.
All right, let's just get into this.
Okay.